Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode guys we're trying another car from the Japanese car pack, and the one we're trying today is the Mazda MX-5 NO. Now we're going to be racing this round at Vallelunga Classic, so this is a version of this circuit we haven't done. Now this car's got slightly less brake horsepower, slightly slower acceleration than the Cup version, but we just want to see how this car handles compared to the other one. Now this one's is a convertible road version. We're going to be racing it on hard. We're going to do about 6 laps and we're going to leave it on the factory settings. I want to see what the car's like on the factory settings before we start making adjustments. So hopefully this will be a good race and a good first experience. Let's just get straight into it guys and see what it's like. Right, so here we go with the other version of the MX-5. Hopefully we can have a good race. Not sure how this car's going to handle on the factory settings, but hopefully it's got a little bit more grip than the Cup version, which was quite hard to handle. Not through power, it just slid around every single corner and had to be really careful. But let's see what this one's like. So this is a road version, so hopefully this will be a little bit better. But we will find out. See if we can have a good start. We managed to try and slip through there. We just got through without making connection with the other car. No, he's still there, so we're going to have to be careful slowing down into this right hand corner. Now I haven't done this version of this Vallelunga circuit, so I'm not sure how much shorter this one is. Let's see if we can slow it down. Oh, it doesn't feel too bad. There seems to be a little bit more grip than the Cup version going into the corners, so that feels pretty good. Can we get a nice drive through that corner? Yes we did. Can we get past him here? Oh, this is awesome. So this one turns to the right. Yeah, this is cuts off quite a bit of the track actually, so it's quite a bit shorter. Right, let's try and get nice and tight. Oh, be careful. He really forced me to the right then and forced me onto the curb. Got to be careful there. Let's see if we can just hold the inside line. He's going to go out a little bit wider. Don't make contact. Oh, that was not too bad. He didn't get much grip round there. We've managed to slip past. We're up to P3 already. This is an awesome start to this race. Let's see if we can win it. Now we only put it on 6 laps. We're looking at this circuit is quite a lot shorter actually. We could have put a few more laps in, but we'll see if we can win it on just over the 6 laps. The leader of the race is pulling away already. We're going to have to settle in. We'll see where we can push this car on these first couple of laps, and then we'll really try and push this car as much as we can, like we do on most of these car trials. This Japanese car pack's been pretty good. We've still got quite a few to try. We've still got the Skyline to have a go in, the Mazda RX-7, so we've got quite a few to try out, and we're going to try and mix it up on different circuits as well. Right, let's see if we can get the slipstream of this car and really pressure him into a mistake. We might be able to get him down the bottom of this slight hill here into that right hand turn. That's really getting his slipstream. You have to just allow it to accelerate through there. You just feel the wheels go a bit, but that was I feel that the same on most vehicles. Right, let's slow it down into this section. See if we can get a good line into this corner. No, he's closed me down. He got nice and tight onto the corner. Let's see if we can get a little bit more slipstream through here. Slightly sliding to the left there, but we're still managing to hold on to the speed. Right, let's get right in this slipstream going into this section and see if we can hold it to the left this time rather than get pushed out to the right. Right, hold it through here, nice and tight. No, it's sliding, no. See, yeah, it just pulls to the right. Need to try and get a little bit tighter there because that's going to lose us a bit of speed. But we're managing to stay with this car in front. But we can see the leader really starting to pull away. We need to get past this car soon. Can we get past in this corner? He's taking a wider line. Yes, we're going to be able to slip past. Yes, we get past him in that corner. That's awesome. No, he's going to come back round the outside, but we're going to hold the inside line so he can't get up the inside. But is he going to smash into us? No, we've managed to get through there nice and clean, and that's awesome coming towards the end of this second lap. Also, hopefully it will let us know what the fastest lap is, and we can see what time the fastest car is running, so we can start hopefully pushing this car to that time. Now I'm not sure whether that's going to be me or the car in front. We will find out going into the 3rd lap. So that's just over the finish line. It should come up with the fastest lap time. Let's see what time the car in front is running at. Yes, he is running faster, so he's just done a 1:35 and we've just done a 1:36.3, so we're about just over a second off the time. We need to do faster than that if we want to catch the car in front. So let's see if we can gain a bit more time. We haven't got a car right in front of us slowing us down. Let's try and hold it a little bit quicker through there. Oh, that was much quicker through there, and we've already gained almost half a second already. That's bloody awesome. Right, let's try and get a little bit closer to the left through this section and not veer to the right, because that really does seem to cost us a bit of time. Right, let's try and sort of run it onto that curb there, hold it to the left. No, the car is definitely losing grip through that section, holding the speed. We might have to go a little bit tighter to the left, or we might have to slow down a tad just to maintain a decent run through there and hold a decent speed. But we're still running a lot quicker. Let's try and go into this section a little bit quicker. Oh, that was much better through there, and we've gained over a second. That's awesome. Let's see if we can get a faster time here. Now, he did a 1:35. Let's see if we can get to that at least. And that again through there is a lot quicker. So we're over a second and a half quicker now, guys. This is awesome. Now, that's what we need to do if we want to catch. But I'm not sure whether we've got enough laps in this race to catch. But we will try our best. I'm going to push this car as much as I can now and just push it through its paces. We know where we can push it. We know the circuit. Now, let's just keep nailing it through lap by lap. Right, so we just, oh, awesome, we've done a 1:34.7. I'm not sure whether that's going to be quicker. Let's wait for the time to come up and see who's running the fastest. And just hold it through here. And, oh, yes, that was the fastest lap of the race. So we are holding the speed at the moment. Right, let's see if we can go even quicker than that. We need to keep pushing it every single lap if we want to close that gap down. Right, let's hold it through there. Slightly slower. We didn't do that as smooth as the previous lap. That's a shame. Right onto the curb. We want to stay onto the circuit. We've got. It doesn't matter if you get a little bit of curb, but sometimes it can just take a little bit out of your time, slow you down a tad, as it just affects the handling of the car. Right, try and hold it again. It's going right over, and it took us over the bloody grass. But I saw a bit of tyre smoke from the car in front, so he struggled into that corner. So hopefully we can just push this car a little bit more into this section and still gain a bit of time. But we did lose a bit of time through that section. Let's see if we can get through this corner quick as well. And oh yes, we've just nailed that as well. So we've just brought the time down slower. That's awesome. After that, it's a little bit of a nightmare over that other section. We need to get a little bit tight to that apex just to get through there and just hold the speed a little bit better. So I'm not sure whether we're going to hold this into the final corner of this lap. We're only just underneath the time. Right, let's try and hold it a little bit tighter. Just slid slightly around there. Didn't get a good drive around that corner. Are we going to hold the speed, or are we going to lose it onto the straight? I think we might just get a faster lap there. No, that actually was slower. So we only put a 1:34.8, but it's still hopefully faster than the car in front. It looks like the gap is closing slightly, which is awesome. But we need to keep on pushing and keep on improving through these corners. But we've only got a couple of laps to go, so whether we can catch him in these remaining laps, I've got no idea, but I am going to try my best. But if we had put it on maybe 8 laps, we would have certainly caught him if we kept up these sort of times. We're not sure whether we're going to suffer a little bit of tyre wear going into the last lap as well. That could affect the time, so let's see if we can nail it through here. It keeps just pulling us to the left when we hold the speed. Let's try and hold it to the left this time. Again, it's just not holding it. It just wants to slide over, but I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm going to really go through this corner as quick as possible, right onto the curb, trying to nail it as much as I can. Right, let's really dive into this corner as well. This is really difficult because you have to really slow it down into first gear just to get it round there as quick as possible. And again, we've gone through there. I think we've gained a little bit of time as we drove. Actually got a better drive out that corner than we did the previous lap, and we can see him in our sights. He's getting closer, and our times are going down as well. Almost half a second we've gained so far on the second half of this lap, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're definitely showing improvement. Right, let's see if we can nail this last corner and go into that final lap, but we're going to have an amazing last lap to win it. So we're going to have to really do even more than we've done already. Right, so we're going into the final lap, and that was our fastest lap of the race, a 1:34.1, which is awesome. That's literally over a second quicker than his lap that came up as fastest. Right, that's really nail it now, and let's see if we can catch him. We're going to have to really take some risks here. If we crash out, we crash out, but at least I know I've tried. Right, let's slow it down. No, I've just lost the speed slightly through there, but it doesn't matter. I've managed to recover. It doesn't matter if you go onto the curb slightly through there. And actually, that was actually quicker than our previous lap, so I'm not going to complain. Right, we've got to nail this section now. We've got to try and keep it on the tarmac. We've got to really hold it. Let's try and get through here quicker than last time. Can we hold it this better? And that was, oh, that wasn't better. That was much better. It did slow us down slightly, but we've managed to probably drive onto this corner a little bit quicker, and we've gained a bit of time. Right, Let's see if we can get through this section quicker. We're getting so close. Can we get in the last corner of the race? Oh, he slammed his brakes on there. He definitely went into that corner too quick. Can we take advantage? And we've actually gained about half a second as well. So that's going to the last couple of corners. We've got to hold the speed through here. Really taking a risk. Can we take him on the last lap? Try to hold it as much as I can, but this car doesn't possess much power and speed, so I don't know whether we'll be able to nail it in this last corner. Oh, this is so soul destroying. I would have won this race if we had a couple more laps, but we're definitely not going to catch him. Oh my god, that was so annoying. But there you go, guys, we would have caught him. That is as much as I could push that car, and that's the race over, guys. We took second place, but that was definitely a good experience in that car, and I did enjoy that. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you soon for some more experience of the cars on the Japanese car pack very soon. And I've also left you a replay of that last lap so you can see me try my hardest to put this car through the corners as quick as I can. So there you go, guys. I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.